Hey Saab people, so this video is actually 3 videos from my Instagram all rolled into one to show complete backseat removal, and basically this process only requires a screwdriver. A lot of people like to take wrenches and undo the nut that's in the hole there, and then the spring shoots out and it puts a whole bunch of parts in the bottom of this hole. You have to end up getting a magnet to retrieve all of that, and it doesn't make any sense, and no one ever stopped and thought about why it was spring loaded. It didn't make much sense, so I just decided to make a YouTube channel and throw this on there. One more thing, so remember this is a 3-part video, 3 videos all rolled into one, so this is going to show the complete process. So the part that requires only the screwdriver is going to be somewhere in the middle. I'll leave what time you need to fast forward to in the description. So anyway, let's get started. So to remove this back seat, all you have to do, well, my clip's already broken underneath, but there's a clip right here, and basically you just pull up. Oh God. Oh, there we go. All right, so that's undone right there, and then you just basically pull, and then it comes right out. My seatbelt. I think came undone there. Reinstallation of the bottom bench is super easy. So for reinstallation of the bottom bench, just make sure your seatbelts are right in the hole where they're supposed to be. Push on them, wiggle that seat in there, so like it looks like that. And then make sure that your clips are lined up with the hole right here. So you can see that metal clip has to go in that hole. Same thing for the other side. Make sure they're lined up and then just push down. And that's how you do it. You basically have to be a master of taking this out to not break your clips from your bottom seat every time. This video is how to remove the side bolster on your next generation Saab 9.3. This side bolster here. So as you can see right here, there's a metal wire that comes out. Basically, you just have to pull it out of this little divot area right there. There you go. Pulled up and out. Oops. There we go. And then pull down. Once you pull down a little bit, you're going to notice that there's a clip right here, and you just have to push in with your finger in order to take it out. It's cold out, so I'm going to have a real hard time doing this one. Once you push in that clip, you can just pull the whole thing out. So as you can see, I finally got that clip out right there. I couldn't get it on camera because I have nothing to hold my phone. My GoPro is charging right now. So basically it's this clip goes in that hole right there. You just push on it with either your finger if you can reach it, but for me it was a lot easier to use a flathead screwdriver. And then basically you just pull up right here and that disconnects. And then you can take out your seatbelt and then boom, reinstall the side bolster. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. So this wire right here has to go back into that divot where we first took it out. And then this clip has to go back in that hole. And then this big, long plastic piece right here has to go right there. Right there, you basically just have to push in right there and then slide it into place. Damn, this is really hard with one hand. And then slide the bar right in place, and then boom, it is in there. Make sure your seatbelt is up and around the side bolster so that doesn't get trapped back there. Otherwise, you're gonna be missing a seatbelt in the end. Work that around at the top up there, and then you can reopen your little thing right there. And this does disconnect on both sides, but I don't really feel like disconnecting the whole thing. So slip in that seatbelt. Once you have the seatbelt in, make sure to close that up. So for this part here, you're gonna wanna make sure that your peg, which is right up there, you can probably see this, that peg right here goes in that circular hole right there. And I'm not gonna be able to get my camera in there and show you how I line it up. But you just gotta line it up with your eye, push down on the bolster until you get it in. And then when you're done that, basically just push in that clip in the hole and then you're done. So I have my stuff all lined up just like that, and then boom, you push it back in and then done. Work your trim up around the outside right there. You can see the black trim is over the C-pillar. You don't want that because that is wrong. So slip that up over, and yes, I did just break my C-pillar a little bit, but that's okay because I want to replace it anyway. Work your weathering trim up and back around the C-pillar like that if it's messed up, and then you're good. And then you can lift that seat back up like this and reinstall your bottom bench. Okay, Saab people, I have a trick that's gonna help you get out that back seat without using a 13mm wrench. All you need is a flathead screwdriver. Check it out. So right here, stick in your screwdriver there, and then you just go like that. Closer look, right between the bare metal and that heavy duty washer looking thing right there, you just literally push against that and then pull up on the seat and it's out. All right, let me try and get this on video. So I'm sticking the screwdriver in just like I showed you before. Push in, pull up. Oh yeah, you'll have to rotate the seat down a little bit. Boom, it's out. And you didn't even have to lose any nuts in there. Just use a flathead screwdriver. So to get it back in, just push again on that. It's a hard part to do, but there you go. All right, so here's the trick. Get it between the nut and that washer thing that we talked about earlier, and then do that and push down. And then boom, it's back over the metal, and then you can just push it back in place like that, and boom, it's back. No damage done there.